Hey, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good night. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot, and I'm just about to do your daily tarot card reading, and this is going to be for Saturday, March 27th. And the deck I'm using for you guys is the Witch's Tarot. So I've seen some really auspicious energies here today, or this week, where you just can't sweat the small stuff, you know? And you have to accept that life is going to throw you some curveballs. So there's a really important message to be learned, or a lesson to be learned when things don't go your way. And that is to look for why that lesson was sent to you. Like, what can you learn from that? Why did that happen? You know, and how do I feel about it? Is it going to trigger some sort of shadow response? Is there some sort of healing that needs to be done by you? So this is a very interesting week. The energy has been very, and I'm getting the word profitable for you guys. It's like something really prosperous is being offered on one hand, but you might experience a loss on the other. So where is your focus going to go? So I'm seeing a lot of that for you guys. The basic underlying tone is to don't lower your standards. Okay, so let's have a card here. This is a beautiful card. I love this for you guys. This is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so you could have that. Why is nothing going my way? You know, but your higher self knows different. You know, you can always tap into your higher self. This is the Seven of Wands, and this is like standing people off, standing up for your own ideas, standing up for what it is that you believe in, even when there's no evidence of things going your way. You know, this is a really highly divine energy, and you can let yourself be backed into a corner, but you have your own devices, you know, so that's going to be okay too. Seven of Wands is a very strong energy of standing up for what you believe in, and that the first thing that you should believe in is yourself. Okay, so seeing a lot of that this week, and opportunity knocking a second time. So take those little blips for what they are, and some of you could be experiencing a repeated incident, but just being delivered by different people. It's because they're the integral message, the integral lesson was lost. Okay, so the universe is going to keep on bringing back the same experience until you learn from it, you know. I'm going to pull another card here. Two of Pentacles came up in yesterday's reading. Okay, so again, and what's very important to me about this card in the Witch's Tarot is the infinity of who you are. Who does those affirmations? And it says, in the infinity of I am. So if you cannot think of some way to circumvent or get around something that feels impossible to you right now, there's probably something in your soul that can connect to other sources. And how did I get through that in a past lifetime? Or how did my ancestors get through that? You know, because your ancestors had to endure probably quite a bit more than you did, and you're here representing them. Okay. All right, so I've pulled the Ten of Pentacles. So there is life on the other side of any sort of detriment or shakeup that you guys have had this week. Okay. We've seen where you guys need to always keep your eyes on your goals, but this is just absolutely beautiful. And what I really love about this card is the significance of the dog here. So the Fool, when you look at the Fool card, and I haven't pulled the Fool this week, so don't rack your brain. The Fool has a little puppy with him, and he's starting on his journey, and this is the journey achieved. This is the ultimate happiness. I really just see that you guys maybe need to form a deeper bond with your ancestors and who they might have been. There is something called ancestral math. So please go and research that so that you understand how many people had to walk this earth before you for you to stand here. And for many of you, you could be called to be breaking a generational curse to set your ancestors free, which is why you've got the Seven of Wands here, because something is going to stop with you right now. You're going to stop some sort of negativity in its tracks, and it's because you bear the strength of all of your ancestors. And it's really unfortunate that we don't really get to know many of these people. You know, if we had had the kind of archiving capability that we have right now, going back in history, where you could see pictures, or maybe go read your great grandmother's Facebook page, you know, to get some sort of, like, how did they live their life? But there's no sorrow in that. It's really important for you guys to remember that. Even if people lived really troubled lives, they have no sorrow now, and they don't want you to feel that way. I'm getting a really strong message here from your ancestors, that they are sending you all their power so that you can achieve this 10 of Pentacles, you know, where you started off as maybe not knowing where you were going, but you were bound and determined to get there. And people, they tend to say, like, my life was so much harder than I ever thought it was going to be. So that's the lesson plan of your life. And your ancestors are in the grandstands watching you and lending all of their support. Okay. So we've got the King of Wands here. And the way he's sitting, he sits in fire, okay? And he draws all his strength from that. So you can either let difficulties bring you down, or you can let them make you stronger. So adversity is where you can do your deepest growth and you can learn your strongest lessons from. So don't shy away from adversity at all. You know, there's that phrase, instead of saying why me, say try me, okay? So you're gonna have to, if you don't learn the lesson the first time, and it's going to keep on coming back around. And I saw that in one of your readings earlier this week. Sorry, I can't remember which one. But the King of Wands, he has taken all this action, you know. He's like basically the hero of the action movie that you are starring in right now. And this could be you. This could be you sitting back and saying, yeah, I really, really triumphed over that evil in my life. I really, you know, I am the conquering dude or female. So there is a lot going on here for you guys. There's tons going on here, and I feel like many of you feel like I'm never going to get through this, but you've made it through every other day in your life. So why wouldn't you make it through this? You know, that's why you're still here. If your mission on earth was complete, you would not be here anymore. Like, that's basically the way I see, and I'm not the only one. If your mission on earth is complete, you get called back home. You know, your time is up. You proceed to the other side of the veil. So if you are still waking up and your heart is still beating in your chest and you're still drawing breath, it's because you still have more of a mission to complete. So you got to believe in yourself, you guys. You know, you got to believe in this 10 of Pentacles energy, and that you can keep on going, and you can be that conquering hero that we're seeing here with the, wow. Okay, so you've got the King and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is the power couple of the deck. Okay, and this is really important because I talked about on Monday how Aries season just kicked in. And Aries, you really can knock down an Aries, but they won't stay down for long. So if you've been knocked down, use that as a regrouping period and get back up again. And you can tackle anything that life throws at you, and you don't have to be in battle mode, okay? You can be very relaxed and self-assured, and allow the energy of Aries season to fuel you forward, because your journey's not over yet. You have greater heights to attain. Man, that's all I'm getting, guys. Hang in there. I got you back. Bye.